Your NBA top props of the night from the Sharp app coming up next. All right, guys, Sharp app's top props of the night last night. 17 picks, 16 of them were a play as we lost one with Marcus Smart not starting the game due to injury. We had 16 plays. We win 8, we lose 8. A lot of them were plus money, so we did wind up just slightly, just a little bit of juice, zero point 0.3 units or so on the positive side. I'll take it. We're not going to go crazy, not going to shout from the rooftops about that. But the 90.4 units we are now up on the season is something to get excited about. I hope you guys are excited as well. And we will look to add to that total tonight. Now, we're still down for the month of May. I want to turn that around tonight. Hopefully, we can do it. We've got quite a few plays, not as many as last night, but we've got quite a few plays for you guys inside of the app. Make sure you've downloaded the app and you're watching this in the Sharp app. And of course, as I say that, I'd love for you guys to head over to YouTube as well and then become a subscriber to our YouTube channel. You'll know exactly when these drop. By the way, this is going to come out, this video, about 2 hours after I posted inside of top props, the top props of the day. So having the app and being in Discord when I announced to everybody, hey, the top props have now dropped inside of the app is hugely beneficial. Just for that purpose alone, being in the Discord is a benefit. And then on top of that, you're going to get all the content inside of Discord. You get access to our pros, you get access to the thousands of other handicappers and sports betting enthusiasts that are in our Discord as well. So check that out. It is absolutely free. Of course, if you want to become a VIP member, there's an opportunity to do that. Just hit me up in the Discord, send me a DM, and I'll give you guys a link for 1 free month of that VIP access. Now, let's get on to the plays for today. Don't want to mess around too much and just dive right into it. All right, before I get into today's plays, I just want to go over something quickly. It was brought up in Discord, and this is why I like you guys to be in Discord, because you can ask me questions. It helps everyone else. I know a lot of you get in the Discord, you're quiet, which is fine, but when you have a question, ask it. Someone was asking about Bobby Portis yesterday and why we're taking the under when his recent games have been so far to the over. He has not gone under his rebound number. That 9.5 number, I believe it was 10.5 we had posted. It actually got knocked down to 9.5. That's on some books. So depending, if you had 9.5, you had plus juice. We gave it out at 10.5 yesterday. And of course, he comes under. He gets 8 rebounds on the day. Now, we can't look for a confirmation bias. Just because a bet wins doesn't mean you've made the right bet, right? But what we're hopefully doing here is giving you guys a system and a strategy to make sound bets. And what I was telling the person in the Slack about the last 3 or 4 games that he's gone over and he's trending towards the over is that is recency bias. We can't let recency bias affect how we're going to make our plays, especially when we have a system and a strategy. So you'll see I'll be on the same bets over and over again, especially when they don't win. The reason is the market starts to move in the direction against, or I guess, yes, against us, right? So the market starts moving. If we like Bobby Portis under on rebounds and he keeps hitting the over, well, the number is going to keep getting higher, or the juice to the over is going to keep getting higher, meaning we're going to get more juice and we're going to possibly be an underdog on the under when historically his averages show that the number is too high. So hopefully that makes sense. You'll see it a lot. People get frustrated. Happens to me in NFL. I'll bet the same team week after week and they lose. But everyone forgets the fact that I did the same exact thing on teams that lost maybe 2 games in a row. I come back on them, or they just lost the week before and I come back on them and they win. You don't see those, but when a team loses 3 or 4 in a row, you start to see that, and then it becomes problematic. You say, well, why are we betting this team? Or now, why are we betting this prop? Because it's lost 3 or 4 times in a row. That never sways me in my decision making, because I'm really sticking to the numbers. I'm looking at the data, and if the data says we take an under on Bobby Portis, we take the under. So just because it won last night is not reason that I'm correct in my logic, but I am correct because of what I just said. So hopefully you guys will learn a little something about that. Don't get yourself caught up in what's happened in the last 2 or 3 games. That's how we make profit, by exploiting games, teams, props players who are doing something against the average, unless we have a reason to believe that there's some sort of a shift, and that we could get into at another time. There's maybe a change in the team. You know, there's an injury on the team, and now the role for that player has changed. That's a different story, but that's going to be factored into our projections as well. So, all right, enough harping on that. Let's get to the first play of the day. All right, guys, play number one. We're going to go with a under and rebounds. Those are our best stat. Rebounds are our best stat, by the way, still, and unders almost 2-1. We take unders to overs, and significantly more profit on the unders for us. We're going to go with an under. Jimmy Butler rebounds. His number to beat is 6.5. We are projecting 5.42, and we're getting plus money from PointsBet, 120 to the plus, 24.4% edge on this one. Now, Jimmy Butler here, I'm bringing this one up because what I just mentioned before about Portis sort of applies here. Butler has been killing the overs on rebounds in the last few games. 10, 10, and 9 rebounds in his last 3. Prior to that, in game 2, he had 5, and in game 1, he had 6 against Atlanta. Now, if you look at that recency bias, you say, well, he just got 10, 10, 9. Like, he'll never get under 6.5 again. That's sort of what the tricks that your mind's going to play on you. But we look at his career, and Butler is a 5.3 rebound a game guy. Career 5.9 this season. Okay, he's averaged 8 in the postseason, but this is a small sample size. We can't get too worked up about that. We are going to take the under. We'll continue to take the under. We take a lot of unders in general. We take a bunch on Butler. We missed the last time Butler did not play. The last time we had like 3 plays on Butler. So we'll see tonight how we do with the Jimmy bets. But under 6.5, same logic that we had for Portis last night, we have here, and we're getting plus money. So I like that a lot over at PointsBet. All right, guys, let's get to pick 2. Before I do, quickly, I mentioned Discord earlier. You know, a lot of you are posting different types of parlays, boost type of plays that you're getting from these sports books. Often those boosts, they look like an advantageous play, but they're still minus EV. So when you're in the Discord, if you're unsure, you see some sort of boost that the sports book, your sports book is offering, post it in the Discord, ask me, tag me on it, and I'll be happy to run the numbers and let you know if you're getting any value on that bet. The last couple that were posted in there were just terrible value, negative EV, and they didn't win either. So do yourself a favor, again, get in the Discord. There's a link down below, and I'll answer any questions that you guys may have about props or anything else sports betting related. Now, for the second play, I'm going with Chris Paul, and we're taking it over here. We'll give you 1 under, 1 over, and this is the assist. So Chris Paul, 9.5 assists to the over. It's even money at BetMGM. We're getting 11.3% edge on this one. Now, this is similar in there's some recency bias here. If you look at the last couple of games, last 2 games that Paul has played, 8 rebounds and then 8 assists and then 3 assists in the last 2 games. But historically, you're talking about a guy who averages regular season 10.8 assists per game. At home, he's been 11.6 assists per game guy. But we have this right around his averages. We're projecting 10.59 assists, which I don't think is totally out of line. And we're getting even money to get over that 9.5 number. I like this bet quite a bit for tonight. And same thing, just because he has had a couple of games in a row here where he's gone significantly under that number, I think we start to get a better price, and we'll try to exploit it. That's what we do here. All right, guys, that is enough from me today. As always, go check out the Sharp app. There's plenty of other content in there that's going to help you guys make money. Also, we got the new AI model up for pro members, so check that out as well. Good luck tonight. I'll see you guys later with a free bet of the day.